Hi, welcome to your astrology for the week of March 31st, 2014 to April 3rd, 2014. On March 31st, the moon in Aries opposes Mars in Libra, which is retrograde, by the way. So the moon in Aries makes us extremely energetic, craving adventure, craving action, wanting to move forward with stuff. And it also can make us a bit impatient and impulsive. And it can also give rise to situations in which you must confront something. And it's always best to use this energy to take care of things that you should take care of. And then when it opposes Mars in Libra, Mars rules Aries, so this really gives this energy to relationships and may have us confronting situations in relationships and having to maybe sometimes we're being a bit blunt in the situations, but it will bring out the truth and will bring out any feelings that you need to confront, as well as feelings within relationships that you may need to confront as well. Then the moon in Aries sextiles Venus in Aquarius. So this is also putting this energy into relationships as well, and friendships. So the nice thing is that it's a sextile. Oppositions are a bit more extreme, a little bit more tense, and in this case, sextiles are feeding the energy. And moon in Aries really puts a lot of energy into friendships, and it should be done in a very harmonious way because Venus is very harmonious and enjoys peace and harmony and love, and it could actually bring situations in which you guys can, like you and a friend or you and a loved one, can do something fun together that's more adventurous, and you would both probably be feeling pretty good about yourselves for the most part. Usually Aries energy is all about the self and gives a boost of energy to your sense of self. When the moon is there, it does kind of maybe make people a little more selfish about their emotions and can maybe be looking at it from their own point of view more than others than usual. But it doesn't always have to be a bad thing. And you can, still have fun with the more competitive energy, whether, it's usually more of a fun competitive energy when it's a sextile. Though it can bring up some competition, especially when it's opposing Mars and Libra in one-on-one situations. But the Venus in Aquarius can help balance it out and bring more energy to the group energy and be more supportive of that. Then the moon conjuncts the south node in Aries. The moon conjuncting the south node in Aries can really bring up emotions about those self-centered tendencies that we really need to let go of. And not only does the moon conjunct the south node in Aries bring up self-centered tendencies, but it can also bring up self-conscious tendencies. So what I think the South Node really is doing is trying to help us to really come into our own and let go of anything that's holding us back from being our true selves. And then the moon enters Taurus. And when the moon enters Taurus, of course, we get a lot more sensual, and we enjoy our physical surroundings more, our possessions, what money can buy, and we can also enjoy food and any physical sensations. Taking a bath would be a great thing to do, or getting a massage. But Taurus can also be a bit stubborn at times, and also can be possessive sometimes too. So, people could become a bit more stubborn about their emotions or more fixed in their viewpoints on this day. And on April 1st, the sun in Aries squares Jupiter in Cancer. So, this is going to be bringing up tensions between our own direction and our own sense of self and what we feel is right for us and what our beliefs are about family and maybe are the beliefs that have been imposed upon us by family. And what this is really trying to get us to do is to grow beyond whatever boundaries our family may have put upon us and grow beyond the beliefs that our family has held against us or that we have picked up from our family, inherited from our family. And really just become more of who we are and really honor who we are and honor ourselves. The moon in Taurus sextiles Neptune in Pisces. And this really is great for paying attention to your intuition when it comes to money and paying attention to any ideas you may receive about making more money and creating something that will earn you money. It's also important to listen to any feelings that you have on this day and always trust in your own feelings. Then the moon in Taurus sextiles Jupiter in Cancer, and this helps us to really gain more abundance. Jupiter is always about expanding our resources, and when the moon's in Taurus sextiling that, it's really feeding into that energy and having that strong sense of what our values are is important in this situation, and knowing that you can create your own abundance and you can move beyond what any beliefs you may have that is surrounding money. Overcoming your own beliefs about money can help you to really gain the mindset of being able to create your own abundance. And then the moon in Taurus trines Pluto in Capricorn. This is bringing up some unconscious stuff about our values and our money and our possessions, and it can help us to point out what isn't working when it comes to what our values are and maybe even our own, like our careers. Maybe we're transforming the career that we are in or changing jobs, and we are noticing what is holding us back perhaps in our current situations. Pluto really brings up any darker aspects or unconscious aspects, brings it into the light to be transformed. So when it's in Capricorn, it's all about careers and public standing and all of that. And then the moon in Taurus is having us feel into what our own values are. So it's really important to honor your values when you're trying to work towards something, especially when it comes to creating your own wealth. Then the sun conjuncts Uranus in Aries, and this is really shaking things up when it comes to, who we are. I mean, this is helping us to really step out of any boxes that we've put ourselves in and really just shake up everything that throw everything away that we have labeled ourselves to be and just really be free of any labels and step out and be ourselves and not let anything really stop you from being yourself. You're no longer giving a crap about, societal standards or what people think. You're just kind of letting that all fall away. All labels are falling away, and you're just really able to hone in on who you are and really step out into yourself. And then on April 2nd, the moon in Taurus sextiles Chiron in Pisces. Now this is definitely bringing up more money issues. Chiron brings up the wounds from the past, but it is a sextile. So really knowing, what your values are can help you to move beyond any old wounds and really let go of all of the, pain that you've had, and really notice what your true feelings are now and what do you want to hold valuable to yourself. It can also point out any old beliefs or unconscious beliefs about money too. And you can really dissolve that and heal that. Or you can even help someone else heal that. And then the moon in Taurus sextiles Mercury in Pisces, and they both in conjunct Mars and Libra, creating a yod. The moon in Taurus will really help us to feel into what our true values are. And Mercury in Pisces really gets us in touch with our intuition and helps us to communicate both our feelings and any insights we have gained by going within ourselves. With them in conjuncting Mars and Libra, this helps us to really confront any situations in which we may have to defend what it is we value, and any thing that we have imagined and have been wanting to create and have communicated about creating. So Mars and Libra has us maybe needing to, be true to ourselves, especially either in a one-on-one situation or in a relationship situation, and we'll have to really just have to kind of defend those things, our values and our beliefs. And then the moon in Taurus opposes Saturn in Scorpio. The moon in Taurus represents our feelings about money and our values. And Saturn in Scorpio is showing us what our limitations are in regards to maybe other people's money even. But the opposition itself is going to have us feeling the tension of needing to refine our own beliefs about money, because we are going to be coming up to the restrictions of the ideas that maybe we hold subconsciously that are preventing us from moving forward and being able to be unafraid or unlimited by whatever our thoughts are about money. Basically, we're trying to refine our subconscious limitations in order to be able to do the things we want to do, and instead of holding ourselves back because of those limitations. Then Mercury in Pisces trines Saturn in Scorpio. Saturn in Scorpio is refining our subconscious tendencies, subconscious motivations, also helping us to come into our own about our limitations, really see what has limited us previously from a subconscious perspective, and be able to just let go of certain ideas, let go of certain subconscious beliefs, and be able to really be more realistic. And Mercury in Pisces is having us be much more open-minded and imaginative about how we can overcome any obstacles that come in our way, and really be able to make real some of those more imaginative ideas. Then the moon in Taurus squares Venus in Aquarius. The moon in Taurus will be bringing up how we feel about, our values and money and all the stuff I've been talking about with moon in Taurus. And then squaring Venus in Aquarius, this is going to maybe bring up how our values are affecting our relationships and our friendships. And it may bring up some tensions, but it can also help us to become more open-minded about new ways of looking at the world, new ways of looking at what our values could be, and maybe shaking up some of that stuff and letting go of stuff that is keeping us from moving forward. Any values or ideas about money. On April 3rd, the Sun in Aries squares Pluto in Capricorn. The Sun in Aries is going to have us being very in our own power, and it can help us to be more ourselves and have more energy and really just get things started. Squaring Pluto in Capricorn may bring up power struggles with this idea, because Pluto in Capricorn is going to bring up maybe the authority figures or just someone who has power, and that Pluto tends to be projected onto those people in this case that will create a situation where we need to grow beyond that limitation. And then the moon enters Gemini. So we are more easily able to communicate our emotions and express our emotions easier. We also will likely have more conversations on this day, more talking on the phone, more running around, getting things done around your neighborhood. And also, you may be able to connect with your siblings easier on this day. And then the moon in Gemini squares Neptune in Pisces. Neptune in Pisces is bringing us all kinds of unconscious information through our emotions and through our thoughts. So we may have a lot of imaginative ideas coming at us, but we're unable to really fully consciously grasp them with the moon in Gemini squaring it. Also, we may have trouble in communicating, and it could cause tensions when you're out and about taking care of things in your neighborhood, or it could even cause tensions on the phone or with your siblings or with your neighbors. But yeah, I mean, if we are able to just let the kind of the unconscious energy flow and kind of ruminate, we may be able to write down some of these ideas and make more sense of them later. All right, and that concludes the reading for the week. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment. And I will be back very soon with your weekend video. Have an awesome week, and I'll talk to you guys later.